Welcome to another price action trading lesson. We're looking at S&P 500 mini futures, and the ES right now is in a consolidated market because there's no big trending structure in either direction. We're just going sideways. I just have a bunch of small short-term channels that played out with the break new high following the trend line rule, and the most recent structure right now, as you can see, is small consolidation as well because EMA is sideways, it's flat. We have consistent price swings up and down. So it makes sense for me to identify key levels. That's pretty much the only thing I can do right now since every trend on the chart played out. I have a push up, break, attempt to test the new high, and I have a nice strong lower high rejection of the resistance. One bounce, second bounce, third bounce. Since this is a small consolidation, selling high is something we aspire to do because you want to sell near the key level right here. It's a strong signal bar, and since uptrend played out, we don't have to be too worried right now. There is some bigger trending market, and this is actually the first decent trade to consider. Signal bar is very strong, resistance is confirmed. You don't have to be too worried about this short-term trend working higher. Main thing is this one played out. Even if you're going to draw a wider channel like this, it has a break push to new high. So decent trade to consider. By the time you get a failed second entry long, the signal bar is bad. You cannot tell below bull bar, and market continues to go lower. And as you can see, me right now drawing a little bit wider channel because the market geometry allows it. But I don't think I can take any trade. You have a breakout pullback here, but the signal bar is bullish. I don't want to sell below bullish bar. Then you have once again only first entry short. Market continues to go lower. Okay. And right now we have conflicting variables because we are at the bottom of the main range. So I can't really sell. But at the same time, the downtrend working lower is prohibiting me to go long just yet. Okay, so this is normal, this can happen. So I'm gonna remain patient and let's see what's gonna happen. You have a second entry short, but of course you cannot take. We have uptrend working higher. It's not full at the EMA with the body, and more importantly, you are at the bottom of the range. If I'm thinking about selling, I would like to see breaking new high for this uptrend, and then strong push below EMA and a lower high or for a second entry long below the EMA. And as you can see, we cannot really break below EMA for a long time. So the buyers are really stepping in at this price level. The range is really kicking in. That's the main pattern. So I'm at this point forgetting about getting a new low, forgetting about selling, and market keeps trending higher. So I have to adapt to a new structure. As a trader, I never want to have these candles on the chart without any channel. So I like drawing channel like this, connecting the swings. And this is a nice fitting channel. I have a nice fitting channel working higher. So right now what I want to do is follow the trend line rule to the upside, which means I want to see second entry long to like a pullback at the EMA, okay, at the key entry point. Market keeps working higher. I'm not really too worried about this key level because if I'm going to zoom out, you can see there's only one bounce. So much empty room, this key level wasn't really used the whole day. And this push up, this trend spans across the entire range. So this is the prevailing pattern right now. Okay, if you have more bounces here, more confirmations, okay, you can respect the key level more. But if you have such a long period without any confirmation, just focus on this uptrend, especially if it goes across the entire range. I still want to see some pullback to the EMA. Can I get it? No, we just have a break push to a new high already. Okay, small break, small push to a new high. So unfortunately, uptrend already played out, which is a shame because we were looking for some nice second entry long at the EMA. So I'm going to pause looking to go long. Uptrend played out. And this is what I do as a trader, just follow the price action. Here, because uptrend played out, I was really expecting some bearish reversal down, but price action pushed back above EMA. So this is right now giving me more information about who is stronger in the market. Since there is no reversal down and you're back above EMA, this tells me, okay, I'm definitely not thinking about selling. I'm gonna wait for a bit because right now the reverse is not happening, but it's too early for me to draw any bigger, wider uptrend. So I'm just going to wait a little bit to see what exactly is the next market cycle. Okay, we're going a little bit sideways. I'm going to redraw the uptrend walking higher. Okay, I can draw potential small trend range, something like this. And you can see we traded up into this consolidation. So you are mainly thinking about buying. Okay, there's a bullish bias because you traded up. So if I'm going to get a second entry long at the EMA right now to test the new high for this uptrend working higher, I would consider new high, first entry long, second entry long. You get a second entry long, but it triggered above bearish bar. This is a tier 4 signal bar. We cannot buy above bear bar, even though it worked in this case. Next time it may fail. And for double bar entry, it's simply way too late. It's too big, so nothing we can do. But more importantly, we can see that the market keeps trending higher like this. So now it's the time to look for additional channel. I wasn't excited to look for bigger channel due to this strong break right here, because it kind of distorts the price action in a way that it makes every channel a bit too broad. But I'm just gonna cut the corner a little bit so I get bounces here. It can happen sometimes. You can cut the corner a little bit, especially if it happens at the very beginning of the channel. Sometimes you can do it if you can manage to find a good confirmation later on. And this channel looks decent, okay? So once again, our channel paid away to break new high, another push up, another push up, another push up. Simply, it keeps going higher substantially. Okay, it doesn't look like a breaking new high that I have to resort to drawing wider uptrend. Okay, it's a shame there was no better second entry long here with the signal bar, because it's also, as you can see, mini fell breakout right here at the EMA, but unfortunately bad signal bar. So I'm looking for second entry long at the EMA. I'm gonna respect the correction now. We have a correction. Okay. I was looking for failed second entry short above the EMA, above bearish bar. You cannot go long above this horrible bearish bar. Okay, market is attempting to test the new low. Okay, you have a downtrend break. One attempt failed. Second attempt is succeeding. And you actually have a strong high low here. Strong high low, which is triple test. This kilo is telling you that the buyers deem this price level worthy. They're buying this important price level, 75.69. And this is a nice high low. And because you have the triple test here and downtrend almost fully played out, it cannot fully play out because the kilo is here and the main trend is up. Actually, this is not a bad trade to consider, a little bit more advanced, but it's a decent trade to consider. Can I get a failed second entry short above EMA? New low, first entry short. Second entry short failure, but once again, I cannot go long above this bearish bar. So I was looking for second entry long, new high here, first entry long, second entry long. I have a second entry long here. I actually took this trade. I like this trade. The signal bar is not ideal. If you skipped, I can see why, no problem. But it's part of the failed second entry short because the traders are still in. It's a second entry long at the EMA. You can also view it as a breakout pullback here of this consolidation. I mean, I'm gonna mark it. There's a decent bullish tail. The context really looks strong. And market created a scalp. Okay. And now the market is correcting to the downside. So I'm gonna redraw the correction like this. When I checked the higher time frame, 10,000 tick chart, actually the channel had a break and a new high. Okay, it was more visible, but here on 2K, I really have to draw wider channel because it aligns with the price action as a whole. So in back of my mind, I'm still expecting to test the new high for this uptrend, but I need to see push above EMA first, okay? This correction is quite strong, so most likely we're gonna get new low for this correction first. Okay. Push below EMA. I don't think we can sell failed second entry long because this uptrend doesn't have new high. The main bias was bullish, a little bit too early in my opinion. Okay, then you have a first entry short, kind of like a lower high. I mean, this is not a bad trade. You still need new low. Okay, EMA keeps holding so many times. You know, it's a decent trade enough. More advanced trader can consider because it is really telling your gut feeling you're going to test the new low now. Okay, because this uptrend doesn't have new high, which means the sellers will take new low first. Now you have new low for the correction. So if you want to go long to test the new high, you need to see nice and strong push above EMA. This is not happening. Finally, we have a push above EMA. So you're thinking about some setup at the EMA, but there's a terrible signal bar. You cannot go long above bearish bar again. And market reversed down, unfortunately. And then the market is about to close. It's too late. There's no real structure for today. There weren't that many trades. I took only one trade and it was this second entry long right here. But you have decent lower high to start the day with. Then you have few trades at the end of the trend. But pretty much during the trend up, I don't see no great trades. There's a nice bullish bar here, visual to like a pullback. But the range is barely getting established. You just had a break in your high. This second entry long would be nice, but the signal bar also weak. for essential only. So yeah, not really that many great trades. So, but at the same time, I don't see no tricky trades that would trap you and that will end up being a losing trade. So this is always a positive. So sometimes it's okay if the day is more boring, it's mundane. It's better than to have traps that are tempting to take and that will lure you into having a losing trade. So a day like this is fairly normal and it's okay. But I hope you had a good trading day. I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna talk to you next time. If you like your trading,